Welcome to another episode of Melvin's Real Estate Tip of the Week. I'm Melvin Burrell, broker associate with eXp Realty, and I'm here with my partner Burrell Clark, who's also with eXp Realty, and together we're known as the Leah Crest Wealth Builders. Today we're going to do the part two of our video. Part one, we talked about the wealth gap between blacks and whites in America, and we kind of agreed amongst ourselves that we felt that real estate ownership is a vehicle that could be used to decrease that wealth gap. So what I want to do is just kind of go over why we feel there is a wealth gap in America. First of all, I read in an article that 48% of African Americans own their home and 70% of whites own their home. Now, that's a big gap. And also read in Wall Street Journal for 2019 that African Americans' home ownership is down. Actually, they wrote that it was down 8.6%. So you can imagine right now, this is 2020, there's a pandemic going on, and you can imagine that it's even going even lower than that. So that means that wealth gap is going to be increasing. And the importance of this is to understand that a renter, someone that rents, their net worth on average is $5,500 compared to a homeowner whose net worth is $244,000. That's significant. Actually, that's 44 times bigger in terms of net worth. So what I want to do is just going to share with you some of the benefits, and then my partner is going to go into the how-to, what to do if you have a desire to own real estate or as a home, also as an investment. First, let's talk about the benefits. One of the benefits that you have in home ownership is yours. You own it. You can paint it if you want. You can paint it purple, green, depending on if you in the area where you have an association,
Right.
But the main thing is yours. And also, it's incredible tax benefits when you have own real estate. The interest that you're paying on your mortgage, you can write it off your taxes, as well as the property tax that you pay. So what's significant, let's say if you are paying $2,000 a month on interest, that's $24,000 a year that you're paying, and you can write that off your taxes, and that reduce your taxable income. So remember this, it's not what you make, it's what you keep. The other thing is equity buildup. As you're making payments, you're paying down that mortgage. And for normal mortgage, say for 30 years, you make 360 payments and the property's paid off. Or today, you could get a 15-year loan at 2.25%, and you can have it paid off in 15 years. Or if you make extra payments, you make an extra 4 payments, for instance, you can have the house paid off in 8 years. So you have choices. The other thing is you can use that home for income. Airbnb is pretty big. You can rent rooms out. There's a home shortage out here right now. So you can benefit from renting rooms out, as well as if you're over age 62, you could do a reverse mortgage, and not only will you be able to not have to make payments on your mortgage, but you can have checks coming in every month, just like a pension. Last thing, and I think is one of the biggest, is you build a legacy. You have something that you leave for your kids. And also you have a springboard of opportunity to be able to pull equity out of the property that you currently have and buy income property, which is where you really start getting tax benefits, or buying businesses. The main thing is you have ownership. Now, wouldn't you agree to that, Daryl?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, that's kind of like freedom, so to speak.
Absolutely. So once you made a decision that you're going to purchase, Daryl's going to share with you what you should be doing.
Okay, so you made that decision to purchase, you've got that mindset. So the first thing you want to do is sit down with the lender. You want to sit down, have that lender pull your credit so you can see where you're at. One of the biggest mistakes that many of folks make, the people that we associate with, is that they're afraid to take that first step because of the unknown. So pull the credit, and once that credit is pulled, the determination is not if you can or cannot purchase a home, but what your credit must be to purchase a home. That's our belief. Then once you have that together, then we also going to look at as far as where's your down payment? Where's your money? Now, we have folks that make one thing that our culture, we make a lot of money, okay? Folks make money in the neighborhoods, whether you're living on the west side, whether you're living on the east side, folks are making good income. But the key is, it's not how much you're making, how much are you able to keep? So if you're ready to save, or you're ready to buy a home, you have to save. You have to cut out the spending, eating out, what they call it, Postmates and Uber Eats and what have you. Just drive yourself to the grocery store and buy groceries. You cook at home. Also, just because, you're losing gas mileage on your car, or that you have a little fender bender on it, does not give you an excuse to drive down, to the dealership and spend $30,000 on a new car. So therefore, that knocks you out the box when it comes to a home purchase, because now you have a $700 a month car note, okay? So those are things that are very, very important. Reduce your debt. Start paying things off as well, and start developing a discipline of savings. So that's very important. Then also sit down with the realtor. Again, we work with one of the greatest real estate companies in the world. However, you have to make sure that you pick a realtor that works hard for you, okay? And so with our backgrounds, we've had, between Melvin and I, we have about 60, 70 years in real estate. He has the most, that means I'm the youngest. Okay, that's very, very important. However, we have the experience of helping people to achieve their goal and getting into a home. And you have to have a realtor that's willing to work and willing to go over and beyond the call of duty. Not how the car looks, not how their glamour. They took a nice glamour shot on their flyers, but a person's willing to roll up their sleeves and really go to work. Once you put all that together, then you form a game plan, and you guys are joined at the hip for the next 3, 6, 8 months, depending on how long it's going to take you to achieve that goal as well. We have a lot of programs that are we can help folks in terms of down payment assistance as well. So you may not have all the money, but you have saved some, which is great. Well, we have certain tools that can help you get down payment assistance through maybe the city of Los Angeles, the LA County, even the city of Orange. I just helped a client a couple of months ago. She purchased her first home. She was able to get $128,000 of down payment assistance through the city of Orange County, which is pretty amazing. A single mom, she's a widower, and she's really, really happy. So those things that we have the tools to help provide you with, but the key, you have to bring in the mindset and the discipline to make some changes as well. You want to add to that?
Yeah, first thing I would say is that going back to when you said that I was the oldest, he's actually the oldest.
Well, I mean,
but no, but what he's saying is true. There's many programs out there. If you make a decision that you want to buy, there should be nothing that can stop you. We have traditional financing, which is FHA, VA, conventional, and you have to have 640 plus FICOs, and then you have to have debt ratios that's under, I would say, 50%. 50% debt ratio. So those are traditionals. Now, if you have money, if you have 25 or 35% down, you don't need to go with those vehicles. And it really doesn't matter what your credit looks like if you have the down payment. So these are not the only ways to get into homes. And as Gerald just shared with you, most cities, we live in Los Angeles, but you may be living in another state. Well, most cities have down payment assistance programs. So you get with the mortgage brokers that is familiar with whatever that city has to offer. As he shared, he helped a lady to get $128,000 toward down payment assistance. I'm dealing with 5 clients right now that we're getting down payment assistance to help them to get into a homes, because homes out here in Los Angeles are pretty expensive, and some of the borrowers need extra help, and that's what city programs have. So look out for the mortgage broker in your area that do those type of loans. So in closing, what I'd like to say is there's a mental game that you have to play if you are going to buy a home. It may seem like it's a big deal, and it is, but you can do it. First of all, you want to know that you can do it. And by knowing that you can do it, Well, let me just put it this way. I'm going to give you some things that you should do. First of all, you want to make a goal. And when you make a goal, you want to write that goal down. And when you write the goal down, let's say the goal is I want to buy a house by the end of 2021. Then you write that down. And then what you want to do is you want to affirm that. You want to say that every day as though you already have the house. And you want to visualize the house and as though you already have it, and you're walking through the living room, you're walking through the backyard, you see the pool if that's something that you want, or you see the large 3-car garage. You visualize this and you do that on a daily basis.
Right.
Men, what you want to do is you want to get a what I call a focus board or a vision board, and you put the house, whatever that house is, on that vision board. See, what you want to do is you want to have your self-conscious mind to start receiving that, and once that happens, then the money that you need will show up and the right people will come to help you to get that house. That's pretty much the way it works.
Right.
So I look forward to helping you guys. I'm gonna give you my number. It's 310-266-1800. That's 310-266-1800. I'm Melvin Burrell, and this is Daryl Clark. Thank you. If you like this week's tip of the week, please hit the subscribe button below and share with somebody that might benefit. And if you want to get in contact with me, my email is down below. Thanks for watching.